Hey friends, come with me. I'm making breakfast burritos for my freezer. So you're gonna need some tortilla shells, some flour, some bacon, hash browns or tater tots, cheese, eggs, sausage, and some milk. You're also gonna need some basic seasonings. Let's get started. I diced up my bacon and I'm gonna cook it crispy. And then pull it out on a paper towel and drain it. But I'm keeping that grease. I'm going to add some extra. I actually chose lard today. Have you seen the wooden spoon trick? When it bubbles outside a wooden spoon, your grease is perfectly hot for frying. So now I'm going to add about a half a bag of my hash brown potatoes, and I'm going to fry those up crispy. I also am making up a house seasoning, and it was garlic, salt, and pepper, and I'm going to use this pretty much for everything today. Once those potatoes are all crispy, I'll pull them out. And I'm going to leave some of this. I'm going to drain most of this grease. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to leave just a little because my farm fresh country sausage is a little lean. And so that's where I'm going next, is to make gravy, and I definitely want fat. So leave that lard in. Also, brown bits taste the best. So be sure to really render down your sausage and get it crispy. And depending on what kind of sausage you bought, season it up. So I used my house seasoning for today and a little cayenne pepper because ours is like a country mild. So once I've got brown bits, I'm going to add flour and then cook that flour off and slowly add milk. Once I have this nice and thick, sometimes I splash in a little heavy cream, and then I'm going to set this aside and clean this skillet so that we can make some eggs. So a little bit of that reserved fat, and this is a dozen scrambled eggs, and I really could have used maybe like one more egg. So I really need to use like 13 or 14 next time. But I like to cook these slow and get them light and fluffy. The key to a fluffy, soft egg is actually leaving them alone. So stir them a little bit, but then put that spatula down and leave them alone. Go do something else. Shred your cheese or do dishes. And of course, I house seasoned everything up. Now we have everything done and we are ready to move over to assembly. Tortilla down, gravy down. It's a good layer of gravy. And then maybe a tablespoon or so of potatoes, a small handful of bacon. I could have used a little bit more of the bacon. 1 pack of bacon goes further than I tried at the beginning here. And then the scrambled eggs, and I did a good spatula of eggs in these, and cheese. And again, I was a little light on the cheese, but they'll all taste delicious. And I am going to cruise through these so that I can eat one. I am ready for a breakfast burrito. So one's not making it into the freezer. These are yummy. Absolutely delicious. Here's the inside. I like mine with a little Tabasco. They came out to about $1.81 a burrito. Breakfast burritos are one of my favorite things to have in the freezer. Enjoy. Bye.